Hello everyone, Armor King TV21 here, and today we are coming at you with another Armor King guide today, and this guide is specifically going to be talking about Armor King's Bad Jaguar Stance. Forward 3+4 if used raw, and he has six moves that can transition into this stance. Now we're going to talk about the most obvious ones: forward neutral 2, down forward 2-1, and back 1-2. Those are the most obvious ones. The more obscure ones, the ones that you will see less, is 1-2-1 forward, and 3+4 1 forward. Another one you will see a little bit less, unless you're using it in the neutral, will be up back 1 forward. Now, this is only in heat. Water parting chop, or neck cutter as it's called in this game, or neck hunter, it should be called neck hunter, either way. It is a launcher in heat, and you can go into Bad Jaguar, but it's also +5 on block. And the very last but not least transition, which is the first one we talked about, is forward 3+4 when we're going into it raw. Now, Armor King has several moves from Bad Jaguar. He has Bad Jaguar 1-2, Bad Jaguar 1-4, Bad Jaguar 2-3, Bad Jaguar 2-4, Bad Jaguar 1+2, Bad Jaguar down back 1+2, Bad Jaguar 4, Bad Jaguar 3, Bad Jaguar 3-2 in heat, Bad Jaguar 1+3, Bad Jaguar 2+4, and we have the Bad Jaguar options when we are in mid-air. Bad Jaguar 2+4 for wall carry, and then you have the 1+3 throw, which is the one capable of floor breaks. Oh, and forward 1+2 on hit transitions into it. So there is a total of 7. I forgot to mention forward 1+2. And forward 1+2 is going to be one of the most important ones because it is a power crush that leaves Armor King at +26. So there's no way people can avoid this right here. This is literally almost guaranteed to land as long as an opponent tries to move or does anything that is remotely similar to a counter hit. Now, all of these moves have their own respective properties. Bad Jaguar 1-2 is a heat engager. Bad Jaguar 1-4 is a guaranteed +11 frame back turn mix-up. So you have a few options that you can go into here. You can go into down 2, which is namely the more popular option, or you can do the launching option. If somebody guesses wrong, you are going to launch somebody for it, but be wary, you are -14 on block. This used to be -20 in Tekken 7, so they really buffed it. You can also use back turn 4. Pushback has been adjusted only slightly. It used to be the pushback wasn't so great, but, or it was really good, I should say. But now it's been somewhat reduced, so you have that option as well. Or you could just simply moonsault to mess with people's minds and get in their brains. Now, if you're looking for damage with Bad Jaguar 1-2, simply you can use this as a wall splitting tool. Look at how far away it pushes King here. Boom, boom, and you get yourself like a free combo, and so on and so forth. What would the combo be for that? I'll probably come up with it in a combo video later on, or I can just experiment with it real quick. So we'll probably do this. Hold on. Boom, boom. There. Small combo. You can get nearly to the wall with it. And this is not even including, like, other aspects of it. With Bad Jaguar 2-3 and Bad Jaguar 2-4, you can actually fully hit confirm this string. There's no guaranteed way to actually get this string, and I'm not asking that we should, but this right here, 2-4 into the Stone Cold Stunner, or 2-3 into a free little wall splat, can be absolutely toxic. And here's another application for down back 1+2. If your opponent is back turned, you can actually hit the shadow press slash the what's it called again? The spear tackle. You can actually hit somebody in mid-air with it, and it will actually end as a combo ender for back turned opponents, and it will leave you in a position which your opponent has to either choose to stand up or wake up backwards or stay down. So that is another situation and application of this move. And to mention again, these are fully hit confirmable. So in order to apply these things, you would do things like down forward 2-1 or back 2-1. And you can just do standing 2 or Bad Jaguar 2. You can delay it for a long time. And you can actually trick the opponent into thinking that you're going to do the high, which is the safe option. Or you can more or less just use this as a means to get your opponent to duck, and you'll get some free damage for doing so. Now, one of the big ones that I do want to talk about is going to be Bad Jaguar 1+2. This used to be the neutral tool down back 1+2. And it used to be, like, a lot... I mean, it's honestly slower. It's still slow as it was in older Tekken games, but it's no longer available in the neutral. So, more or less, what's going to happen is your opponent is honestly going to disrespect this unless you do it from forward 1+2. That way, you'll be able to keep your pressure. The same goes with this. You're going to want to just apply your pressure like so. So if you're doing this and you're in heat, let's say you're in heat, you're going to do this. And you're going to do this. And look at how much chip damage you've already unleashed upon your opponent because you used your frames. Now, if you want to choose to just keep your frames, you can just do 1+2 after forward 1+2. So, it's 1+2, they're not going to be able to move anywhere. Let's put them onto a sidewalk right to see if they try. And if they do, you get a free crouch throw. So, on this stage, it becomes a launcher. And you can see how much that can become a problem. You can also get a free heat engager if you have, you know, some gray health, chip damaged health that you want to regain. So, there is that tactic as well. Now, I've talked about it a little bit, but Bad Jaguar down back 1+2 is his old spear from Shadow Step. Now, this is a very advantageous throw because it leaves very decent Okizeme. By decent Okizeme, it's almost non-existent, but you can either trick your opponent into doing stand-up into forward 4 mess, or they're probably going to either wake up backwards. But the ones that you're going to want to watch out for are the ones that side roll, because then you'll lose your advantage, correct? So, in order to alleviate this, you're going to want to just watch your opponent and then stomp on them. More or less, that's exactly what you're going to want to do with Shadow Step down back 1+2. But, another thing is, like I was showing you guys just a little bit earlier, was the back turned combo. But boom boom, down back 1+2, and now they have their back towards you, and now they cannot wake up backwards. And I believe if they try to stand up as well, let's try this again. All these examples for you guys. Boop, 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 down back, boop, and boom. See, that's them if they try to stand up. Now, if they decide that they just want to stay down, that gives you more options afterwards to just stomp them out. Boop, 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 and you get some free 27 damage. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Do, do, do. Yep, you get a floor break. Would you look at that? Look at all that damage that you could possibly potentially get, and you could reset the situation entirely. Just because of the back turn situation that you put your opponent. Now, what happens if they try to side roll? I suggest, like I've suggested to you before, more or less, you can actually wait for your opponent to move. See how forward 1+4 would whiff there? But in this situation here, boop, boop, you could still just wait for your opponent to move. Boop. And you can watch. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Reset the situation again. Yep. See? Overall, it's just supposedly a nice, useful combo tool. So you can use down back 1+2 in that regard. Now we can go on to Bad Jaguar 4. Boop. Bad Jaguar 4 is his little scooping low that works kind of like a... it works kind of like... there's a few lows that are very similar to it. But it is a... It's a circular low that likes to track any of Armor King's weak points here. So, as you can see, it tracks and hits sidewalk right after forward 4 neutral 2 on hit, down forward 2-1 on hit, likes to track, but if this is going to be used against a blocking opponent, it's not going to track as well. So, let's just try to do this. Right, there we go. Boop, boop. See? Not going to track as well. I think it might go to his weak side. Yeah, it goes to his weak side. I don't know about the right, like, just regular sidestep right. Yeah, it does. Okay, so it tracks his weak side, and that's fine and dandy, but you can react to it in a way to where you can just do this sidewalk and do a low parry to make sure that you're avoiding the situation. But if you're on hit with this, you're actually not going anywhere. Like, you're not going anywhere. And why this is important is because, like I was trying to say earlier with Bad Jaguar 2-4, you can actually just hit confirm it to see if they move somewhere. So 4-4 neutral 2, hit confirm. 4-4 neutral 2, hit confirm. So the same would apply for Bad Jaguar 4. Now Bad Jaguar 4 is where it gets scary, because Bad Jaguar 4 actually gives you a mean little knockdown. Boop, 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 boop. Or, boop, boop. Yep, see that? Boop. Oh, sorry. Boop, 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 boop. Or you could always go for this damage here and go into another Bad Jaguar mix-up, which is nasty. So, that is just the introduction to Bad Jaguar 4. It's actually a fairly decent tool. It's just a low to get your opponent to start ducking, because it works like a throw, right? Throws are respectively like lows. So Bad Jaguar 2+4, breakable throw, by the way. Bad Jaguar 1+3. Ooh. Yeah, I delayed it slightly. That's what happened. Bad Jaguar 1+3. See that? All of these are throws, right? Not reactable throws, mind you. They come out in 14 to 15 frames. If they were any faster than what their actual retrospective speed was, these would be extremely broken throws. The fact that these are not unbreakable throws just tells you that they are actually balancing Bad Jaguar in a good way. Because Bad Jaguar has all these other mids that your opponent would try to duck. And unfortunately, they can't duck, nor can they actually step without actually getting clipped here. Same would go for Bad Jaguar 4, which is what we're trying to apply. So after back 1-2, forward neutral 2, or down forward 2-1 on hit, you're more or less going to either go for a couple of throws, which is with Bad Jaguar 1+3 or 2+4, depending on your wall position. Let's say you're right here. You're going to go for the wall position so you can get the giant swing damage, or you're going to go for 2+4 to carry your opponent further to the wall. So let's say you start with King here at the mid screen, right? And you want to make sure King here gets to the wall so you can actually continue wall pressure. See as the wake up right there. Boop, 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 bop. But yes, nasty stuff is something that Armor King can deliver. And this is just one of the few applications of Bad Jaguar. Now, Bad Jaguar also includes a very, very steppable move, which actually increases more interaction with your opponent. This move is extremely steppable. Now, I've had it completely sidewalked before, and it tracks his weak side. So it works similar to Bad Jaguar 4 in that regard, but Bad Jaguar 4 actually tracks on plus frames. Bad Jaguar 3 does not track, and it's weak to the left side. So what you're going to want to do with this is you're not going to use this as often, because this is a means to try to get away from a super hyper pressurized situation. Now, this pressurized situation comes from 3-2, as you can see. If the opponent blocks this move at all, like if they block this move here, it is a free plus on block situation that cannot be parried. It can't even be stepped midway through. So, this right here, Bad Jaguar 3, is just a nerfed version of it at -13 on block. It is to discourage your opponent from pressing, so let's say on block, your opponent's going to want to press in between your Bad Jaguar setup here. You have Bad Jaguar 3 in order to discourage them from pressing during it. But if they do, if they do block it, see that? And that's if they guard it correctly. And you'll get blown the fuck up for it. So when you're using Bad Jaguar 3, I want you guys to be absolutely sure that your opponent is going to stand there. So you're going to want to be using Bad Jaguar 3 in situations where your opponent cannot move at all. See that? So in this situation here, your opponent is not going anywhere. So forward 1+2 is a prime use of using Bad Jaguar 3-2. Boom, boom. They can't go anywhere. They have to actually eat this mix-up. So what, like I was saying a little bit earlier, boom, 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 boom. You see that? You see how nasty it can get with this move? Tracking. And all of your throws from Bad Jaguar also become tracking as well. So it becomes even more insufferable to fight in this situation. So yes, Bad Jaguar 3-2, it's not as recommended when you're using it for punishment, but you should go for it if you know your opponent. You should go for it in situations where down forward 2-1 is blocked, but I don't highly recommend it if you want to remain safe. If you want to remain safe, which you're not when you go into Bad Jaguar here, you're actually pretty punishable in this situation. Up to 12 frames, I believe. So please be wary. It's either up to 12 or 13 frames where Armor King cannot block. So you have to be very careful when using Bad Jaguar after down forward 2-1. So now we can get on to Bad Jaguar. I think we already talked about Bad Jaguar 1+3 and 2+4. We've talked about practically all of it. But up back 1 is a big deal, and I've shown you exactly why it's a big deal, because this move on in heat is +5. It's +8, I'm sorry. It's +8 in heat, dude. +8. Not including what you can do when you are in this state here, up back 1, into forward pressure. So you could do this, and if you throw them and this throw is successful, you regain stuff. So boop, boop, more wall pressure. You get like a whole messed up throw game just from doing up back 1. And the crazy thing is, I don't even think your opponent can actually sidewalk anything here. Ah, see, if he sidewalks, he does a little miniature duck. I don't know if you can... Yeah, it looks like you can. It looks like you can partially confirm this, yeah. But it's not... Yeah, it's not super reliable. It's like the old 1+2... It's like the old 1+2 2 hit confirm. Yeah, it's not reliable to hit confirm this, but it is reliable to hit confirm this. So you can go for that, but basically what the point of this is, after up back 1, it's more or less to get free pressure. If you see your opponent got hit by this move, you get a free wall splat. And then you can get whatever damage you want to get afterwards. Like, up back 1 is besides up back 1 and forward 1+2 on hit, up back 1 is actually Armor King's most dangerous move, because it's not only like +8 on block, but it's also a full-blown launcher on hit. So, more or less, guys, you're going to want to be aiming to use this to gain pressure against your opponent. Now, this move by itself, up back 1, cannot go into stance when it is not in heat. So, it's good, and it's a good, hey, you stay right there tool. But at the same time, it's still a high at the end of the day. So, you're not going to want to use it excessively. But there are good options that you get from it, like the hold down 4 string. You can pick up into back 1-2 here, into more mix-up damage. So let's say you do this. Now you're at 52 damage. Or if you're going to do something just in general, that will net you pretty decent damage. And it won't break the floor, unfortunately, because of the new grounded rules in Tekken 8. But that is essentially the whole package of Bad Jaguar in detail. Bad Jaguar as a stance is strong, but it is not the most ridiculous thing in the world. I'm missing something? I am. Yes, I am. So, forward neutral 2 can also go into forward 1+2. So, forward 1+2 here is his access to his messed up gas. So his gas here comes from a crouch dash option. But, as you can see, it does around the same damage. And you can get yourself a guaranteed throw if this lands. Now, it becomes even more dangerous in heat. And I almost failed to talk about it. So, what makes this so excessive is you can just simply and harmfully just up back 1 or forward 1+2 into the gas. And it is honestly evil if you're doing it after forward 1+2, because then you'll just do this. And in heat, mind you, and in heat, you actually get more damage, more chip damage, just because of this situation that you're in. So, more or less, this is the most evil opportunity, is forward 1+2 into forward 1+2 again. It's actually just forward 1+2 into forward 1+2 after Bad Jaguar. That is the input. It's Bad Jaguar forward 1+2. It's honestly the most evil, atrocious thing that Armor King has in his move list. This, I know I'm hyping it up a little bit, but it's because the gas in heat is 25 frames. It's just not, it's not fair. It's not right. But at the same time, Armor King and like some other characters kind of need some BS. And this is Armor King's BS. So, let's say your opponent wants to crouching block, right? Boop. And now, this is free. You see that? You see how messed up that is? Boop. And yeah. So, at the end of the day, you're more than likely not going to want to duck against Armor King. Even if the gas parry does guarantee him a Tombstone Pile Driver. I mean, hey, you can duck it, and you'll get way less damage dealt to you if you decide to duck, you know? But then you're going to block it and hold the 1+2, and now the opponent is +5, and he can still do up back 1. I'm trying to just do the combo, dude. I'm actually just trying to do the combo. But at the end of the day, yes, this is Bad Jaguar on Armor King. I hope this video helped you guys out a lot on how to understand and how to use this messed up pressurized tool of Armor King, like, of this stance. Armor King's is among the more evil, and it fits because this character is in his evil arc right now, right? So, I want you guys just to know a little bit that this is honestly some of the most fun I've had right here. This is honestly ridiculous. Forward 1+2 actually initiates a lot of Armor King's action here. It's really, really crazy. But as of right now, I will see you guys in the next Armor King video. I hope this helped you guys out to better understand how to use and how to apply Bad Jaguar into your gameplay. See ya!